looked like Drake is scared to rap with him. That's what it looks like. Being totally objective. He ain't tried to rap with solely him yet.
All right, y'all. We had to go find Joe Budden to see what he had to say about this, because he skipped the Saturday pod. And shout out to Ak. He got him on the phone. Let's see what he got to say about 616 in LA, Family Matters, Meet the Grams, and of course, Not Like Us. Like the video and subscribe.
What's going on over there?
Not much, man. Outside watching the game.
Hey,
how you doing? How you doing, man?
Listen, it's a good time for hip hop. I think it's a stressful time for us Drake fans. Hey, wait, you're not on the pod? Like, what's going on with this?
Listen. Don't worry about. No, I'm not podding. I'm chilling. I'm on off time. I'm letting these niggas do whatever they doing. They dropping a track every hour. Go ahead, have a blast.
Hey, I've said my opinion publicly. I think, listen, I think rapping wise, I don't think there's a big disparity between both individuals rapping wise, but I'm going to give advantage to Kendrick when it comes to moves and with quote unquote tea or information or gossip, whatever you want to call it, because he's driving narratives that people care about more than what Drake is saying. How do you have this scored at this point? I gotta know.
How do I have it scored?
Yes.
I still got Kendrick up, but I absolutely love everything that's happened since you and I sat down last. I love the Drake record. I love the Kendrick record. I don't care if Drake has a daughter or not. It's not my business. I don't. They're doing a lot of tea. But
and by the way, it's a lie. It's 100% categorically is a lie. Does that matter though? Because we talked about lying as part of the battle.
No, the tea matters. The tea 100% matters.
But the veracity of the tea, like, is it truthful or not, or just saying it?
Both in the art of war. You can just say something, and if you can put that, that's all communication is, right? Like, if I say something and put, when I say the N-word, you think nigga, right?
Yeah.
So if you just say something and put it in somebody's brain, true or not, you've put it in their brain. Like, these are frequencies. So, like, I'll tell you the rabbit hole my brain went down. I'm listening to the Kendrick joint that he dropped last night right after Drake. It gets to the daughter part. My mouth drops to the floor. I'm like, no way you got hit with the same move. And then he said the girl was 11. I said, no way in the world you've gotten this off for 11 years. Oh my God, I'm blown away. Kendrick wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. Then Drake said, I dare one of y'all niggas to find my daughter. Yeah. I was like, oh, well, if you don't have a daughter, then you're just throwing shit at a wall.
Hey, I'll take it one further. Drake hit me and told me, he said, Ak, if you or anybody could find proof I have an 11-year-old daughter, I'll quit rapping and I'll come work for you. And I would love for Drake to work for me.
Well, then the internet went and found a girl that was his daughter. Allegedly. And then the internet said that was a mole, and Drake, I can't even keep up with all this Easter egg bullshit that they're doing out there. But last time you sat with me, well, shit, that was the other day. I told you.
It was yesterday, nigga. What you mean the other day? Yesterday.
Oh, shit, that was it. They're moving at the speed of light, Act. I don't know what day it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what day it is. But I told you that he should sing to them niggas.
No.
And he did.
Wait, here's the thing, though. I think this record that Kendrick dropped today gives a little bit more. I think this whole little mystery, I'm doing a true crime novel. He's doing like a true crime, like, music podcast. Like, hey, have you ever? Like, a lot of people like that, but that's not where Drake usually is. Drake is on push-ups. He's on Family Matters, where it's more up-tempo, seemingly almost like club vibes. This record with Mustard, though, that's
incredible.
That's
incredible. See, this is why these guys are such geniuses, right? Because Drake is such a huge target. You got to attack him just in so many different ways. For Kendrick to hop on the West Coast Bay type Mustard beat, he gonna have all the whole West Coast saying OV hoes. He called them niggas. He said that should stand for other vaginal options. He gonna have everybody on the West Coast calling this nigga a freak ass boy. So it don't really matter if it's true, right? Because you just got a whole half of a country saying that shit. Or at least the West Side anyway.
Hey, by the way, I just had Wayno on and I asked him this question and I ask it to you. Is this a significant advantage? Because I keep hearing West Coast. Like even when Cam was speaking about it, he was like, yo, on the East Coast, we don't really have that solidarity to speak as a coast. But it does feel like the West Coast is rocking behind Kendrick, almost more incentivized to say his victory is a victory for us. Like,
well, I mean, the West, they rock like that on all matters, seemingly. That's all I'll say there. And Kendrick is the guy, and he's throwing a lot of West Coast slang, and it's like he's doing it for the West. All his Pac references, these other sneak type gang lingo, like he talking on these shits. So yeah, it seems like they have a unified front, even though it's one person. It's interesting because you got to operate on the West Coast if you're in the music business.
Are we at the point of diminishing returns? I believe that now that Kendrick is, like sinking into this angle of, hey, you're a predator and the new Jeffrey Epstein of rap, and I'm gonna put these sexual offender pins on your house. That was crazy. Like, I don't know if I think a big L for Drake would be him trying to even respond to that. You can't, there's...
respond to that.
Yeah, you can't make a record responding to that, right? Like, that just looks and sounds weird.
No, you leave that alone.
So
you ignore it, but, I mean, the more you ignore it,
the bigger it gets.
The more your opponent knows that you're ignoring it, and whether true or not, I'm gonna beat it in the head.
Okay. So if you're Drake, and I think one of the reasons why Kendrick dropped today on the Family Ties record, he says, "Yo, I'm about to go on vacation." Almost basically saying, you know what? Which, by the way, is interesting because Drake at first was saying, "No, not this time. You're not getting away." But it feels like Drake is saying, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good off of this shit. Like, I'm about to dip.
Me and you spoke for an hour yesterday, and I said the best thing for Drake to do, this is when you accused me of only giving Kendrick advice. I said, the best thing for Drake to do is find an out. And on the end of that amazing record he put out, he found out.
What was the out?
You just told me the out. Yo, I'm going on vacation. I'm not even doing this with y'all no more.
Yeah, but if you go on vacation and, like, again...
If you go on vacation, you admit defeat.
If you go on vacation and he bombs on you 2 more times, like, I don't think this is the last bomb.
If you go on vacation right this second and nothing else happens, or even if Kendrick bombed 1 more time, he could save face. His audience is big enough they might not give a fuck. But...
No, it's not about his audience. Do we just say it's an L, though?
Oh, no, it's an L. It's an L. I'm saying that as objective as possible. If he follows through with the vacation while a nigga's just bombing on him in every rap style that was ever invented, it's an L.
Yeah, I feel like this bomb felt like, hey, I might drop 12 more hours from now.
And I feel like he busted his clip. I feel like he emptied his clip on the joint he put out. He got to it.
Yeah, but he mentioned other things. It wasn't just solely about Kendrick.
Yeah, but that's the part. So you need to focus only on Kendrick, but I don't think he have enough info on Kendrick to do that. He don't even have enough depth to the T that he's given on Kendrick to stretch it. Like, make that be the 5-minute song or the 6-minute song. You just firing at Kendrick and deal with them other ancillary niggas on the side. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about The Weeknd, Future. I did like hearing him talk about Future. I did. But I mean, we
didn't have anything for Future. That's the only.
But we knew that already. And,
he spared Future a lot of grace. He said, "I really don't even know why this is happening." He basically just said, "Man, fuck Metro."
Yeah, like this is him, Metro. I wanted to see him and Kendrick. I think they over-delivered. I'm pleased if this shit ends now.
Really?
Like when you started streaming, I put the YouTube on my TV. That West Coast beat got me in the mood to go out. I put something on. I start getting dressed, where the jewelry at? Like that shit was a vibe. I ain't gonna hold you.
Now, to contrast what you said, listen, the Drake fans are buzzing. I don't know if we're comfortable with it ending like this because because in reality, in my perfect world, I never thought it was gonna be a knockout punch, but I definitely thought it was gonna get to a place where there's gonna be, for the end of time, we're gonna argue about it like one of those close split decision fights. Be like, well, you watched it from this angle, I watched it from this angle, blah 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 blah. Seeing Kendrick just incessantly drop, and he's just dropping, like it looks like he's saying whether you're gonna engage or not, I'm going forward with my script, and I had 10 more left.
Sounds familiar to me.
That's What do you do if you're Drake? What do you do if you're Drake?
I told you already.
No. But what do you do now? Again, Kendrick just dropped, and I do believe this is now has a lot of people to say, hey, we hear you on the vacation shit, but no.
Yo, dog. 3 words. It's 3 words. Time stamp Drake. If we are not getting time stamp Drake, enjoy your vacation. Tune out all the noise. Ride your high horse off into the sunset. Because all these diss records he did, he still ain't do timestamp Drake and let a nigga beat him to the timestamp. Like, come on.
Okay.
Get in your bag.
Okay. I'll kind of agree with you on that.
He know what he got to do. Listen, we Drake fans at the end of the day. The real Drake fans all around the world been saying these 3 words for the past week. Time stamp Drake. That's it. You can't kill this artistic ass nigga with all of the singing. I wanted to hear the singing, but all of the melodies in the club box. Cause this nigga's good. Time stamp that nigga and leave. Drop the mic.
Yeah, I do think he has to have a drop mic moment where he's like, yo, if that nigga keeps talking, he's just shooting after the game, but this shit is over.
Yeah, if you gonna give me the nah, this time you following through. If you gonna get that to me, I gotta hear timestamp Drake. I gotta hear it.
Why do you think he hasn't done that?
Honestly, I think he fell for the mousetrap. I think both of these niggas are listening to too many. They listen to me and you too much. Honestly, I think they both listen to me and you too much. I think that Drake got caught slipping and did not think. I think the same way they're saying Kendrick got fed false information, I think Drake did too. I think Drake had it under good belief that Kendrick had 1 fire track in him and that was it, or maybe 2 at the most, or maybe wherever he was in life didn't have him in a space where he could write every day and just fire and bomb on him. I do not think Drake expected that at all. The way Kendrick stepped on that release last night was disrespectful, it was offensive. It was a genius thing to do. Have an evergreen diss track in the tuck for when as soon as he load, I'm on his ass. Like, and that's kind of some of the behaviors we expected to see from Drake. Or at least he was sounding like it. But again, don't talk tough when the nigga you looking for is not outside. Once he get outside, yeah, come on, show me something. I need timestamp Drake 1 time. 1 time, 6 minutes. Pick a city, any city you want, nigga. You the boy. It's time. Go. Do it.
I think he's been trying to get the hit record with it. By the way, he released it to DSPs also simultaneously.
Hey, I'm going to hang up with you. I'm going to post a video from the strip club last night where the DJ was playing the Drake shit. Shit sound good in there. It sound good. That shit is hard. You did that already. You did it. We know you could do it. A hit don't do nothing for Drake no more. It just proved you can make a hit. But a hit ain't gonna kill this dude. This is not none of them other rappers. You gotta rap with him. If y'all been saying y'all are the best rappers in the world for the past 15 years, you have to at least prove. It looked like Drake is scared to rap with him. That's what it looks like. Being totally objective. He ain't tried to rap with solely him yet.
What do you mean, like be on like a soul sample, slower down record, like a Lemon Pepper?
Yeah, one of them. Listen, Boy Wonder, he was just with Boy. He just was listening to the Boy Wonder pack. Boy Wonder done did some of the greatest timestamp records. Come on, man. Open up that other folder. Not the one with the bops. Not the one with the
Wait,
That's
you
my
think
shit.
that you think he doesn't want to rap with Kendrick?
I think that's how he's behaving.
Or maybe he's using his advantage. Yo, that nigga can't make hit songs like me.
That's not gonna work. Fuck the battle. The Drake fans want to hear timestamp Drake.
That's true too.
Fuck them kids right now.
That's
It's wartime. Every time I ask this nigga to rap, y'all give me some excuse like he's a megastar. He don't need to rap. He's fucking a billionaire. He's trying to appeal to the kids.
Hey, I promise
Now
you,
y'all giving this shit to me in the heat of war. I hate you niggas, man.
if he drops a do not disturb even had a mic drop at the end. He's like, yo, I'll see y'all in November when I'm ready to do some shit again, basically. If
That's
he
it.
drops some shit like that, I'm good.
That's
Kendrick,
it.
you could go do pull-ups in Tribeca forever, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I kind of do want that. I'll agree. I agree.
That's all we need, man. And then the streets is fed. Everybody go home to their families.
I agree. I think one of those, even though, to be honest, I think to get a decisive winner, you might want to have a. Hey, we talked about it yesterday. Just package it as a combo. Just package it as a scary hours, just like how God's plan came with Diplomatic Community.
Dog, he need to do one of them spooky drops, 3 a.m., 2 a.m., just an hourglass. Don't tell nobody nothing. Don't tell the streamers, the potters.
Nah, you should tell me though. Like, come on now.
I'll tell you, let you keep cooking. I love that you cooking. But keep it low. Keep it low outside of that. And just go. Do it. Any city. Timestamp Drake. Hit him and tell him I said that.
1 p.m. in Compton, man.
Yeah, man. Come on. Get crazy on these niggas.
This nigga Joe is loving this. This nigga Joe is loving this. Oh my God, bro. That's why I keep telling y'all, I feel like Kendrick is working with Joe. Kendrick might be talking to everybody who beef with Drake. He might be talking to Pusha. He might be talking to Rick. He might be talking to motherfucking The Weeknd, Future, Metro, and Joe. They might be feeding this nigga Kendrick lines. Joe might be ghostwriting for Kendrick. I don't know what to say because my goat is losing right now. I don't know what to say. All right. So he said Drake is looking for an out. And Drake did say at the end of Family Matters, you know, I'm taking a break. And I was thinking to myself, I don't know if it's time to vacation yet, nigga. I don't know if it's time to vacation yet, nigga. And see, we do need that timestamp. I love when Axe said 1 p.m. in Compton. I like that. Drake, if you was listening, please do that. Do that, nigga, now. Please. Please. Please do that now. We need timestamp Drake. Bro, Joe is such a genius. Cause he's like playing right in the middle of it. Like, yeah, I love Kendrick breaking this nigga back in, no Diddy. But at the same time, yeah, I'm gonna give you what to do, Drake. The 1 p.m. in Compton would be fire. But at the end of the day, Drake is surrounded by the fucking ops right now. And I know he's like, damn, who can I trust? Is it a leak? I think Drake should be trying to find out if it's a leak, who it is, and he need to plug it up. Send Baca after them niggas if he on the payroll, okay? Like, I just want Drake to come back. I don't want, if he talking about some, should he take a break? Nigga, if he take a break, it's gonna be a tough break. It's gonna be a long ass break. Like, he should just wait a minute, let Kendrick rap. I think if Drake lets Kendrick just pour onto him continuously, pause, no Diddy, people gonna say, oh, you waited too late. I think if he let Kendrick do this 2 or 3 more times, people will say that. Cause the way Kendrick is looking, it's almost like, nigga, I want to drop again today. And his nigga's like, no. Okay, bro, you dropped 2 records in the last 24 hours. No. Look, it's enough. I feel like Kendrick is ready. And back to what Joe was saying, I might have cut this part out, but he was also saying he feels like Kendrick has been kind of having some of these records ready and then adding to them. And I said the same shit in my last video, but some of y'all might look at me crazy